That's any. It was saying I was buffering and I was only like half screen. Here, Oz. Come here. Ollie. Let's see. It doesn't show anybody's on yet. There it goes, I think. Okay. Let's see if that makes it any better, y'all. I try to sit as close as I can to the Wi-Fi, but sometimes. What? That's orange. Oh, he took the cap off of my water jug. I'm gonna have to buy a new water jug because you just dropped my cap on the ground. Yep, you. Yep, I'm talking about you. You're gonna get ants in my water. Silly monk. What's the weather like where everyone's at? It's a pretty nice day here today. Huh, Ollie? We're just kind of hanging out. It's all warm. Oh, see, it's a warm day. The truck scared you? The truck ruined our moment, Ollie. We were having a moment. Can you say hello to everybody? Say hello. So I got one of the funniest comments the other day on an older video, and it asked if we still had Ollie. I thought that was really funny because I've been posting, but I don't know, I guess people just think that, you know, once monkeys get to be like 4 or 5, people just get rid of them because they become harder to handle. I don't know, but Ollie's still not too bad, so he's definitely not going anywhere. Huh, Ollie boy? You coming back over? Hello. Huh. See, I'm a good monk. I can be sweet sometimes. You hear him talking? Oh, yeah. Ollie's getting his belly rubbed. He can hear the neighbors talking. You hear him? You gonna go yap at him? You gonna go tell them hi? Hello, living my best life. How are you today? I'm just here hanging out with my monkey. With my monk. Hi, Charlene. Yes, I will be reaching out to you in email. Oh, you got me all dirty. With all of the details. And in case some of you don't know, I am an online personal trainer and do nutritional plans, macro-based. And I also do training programs, either home-based or gym-based, just depending on what you have or what your schedule is like. Ollie finally is digging into the orange. Huh. Do you like it? You must like it. Typically he doesn't enjoy things that are like wet in texture, but he's giving me the stank leg of approval, so he must like it. There's lots of birds and noises going on right now, so he's looking around. Oh. You hear your daddy? Hoping he doesn't get that bag of all of those and start dumping those out. It would be like 52 card pickup, but with you hear him? He hears you, but he can't see you. He's confused. Luke's poking his head out of the door. Ollie the sounds. Ollie can hear him, but he's super confused. He can't figure out where it's coming from. He's so confused. He's asking me for help. He's like, help me here. It's the wrong way, Ollie. He's getting angry. I'm laughing. You hear him? You going back up? Ollie. Where are you going? Hi, Rebecca. Today. Hi, Dylan. We are just chilling out outside. Hi, Cheryl. You are straight confusing. Luke is playing peekaboo with Ollie through the windows. Ollie's getting super confused because he can hear the call. They have super good hearing. No, don't mess with the phone. Silly goose. They have super good hearing, but if he can't see them, it gets him frustrated. Ollie, come on. Come on. Ugh, can you come say hello? Hmm? He's like, stop. You giving them the stank leg? You want them to pet you? Say, viewers, come in, pet me. Yeah. He's like, his fur is super warm right now from the sun hitting it. Ugh. You want some more orange? Oh, he just grabbed something. What is that? Oh my. What'd you get? I'm not gonna take it from you. Yeah, it's not food, Ollie. So this is actually a one of those plant pods that you add water to and they expand. You're literally eating dirt. Ew. Well, thanks for joining over here, Rebecca. I don't go live very often with Ollie because it's a lot harder to manage. Ollie's found himself a clod of dirt. Because as you can see, we've been planting Luke's got all of his cups set up, he went and germinated a bunch of carrots because the ones I planted in the garden have not come up yet, and they definitely should have by now. So we're starting back over. Luke is like the germinating king. Like, he can get seeds to germinate like no other. Where I could do the same exact thing and have zero luck. I don't know what it is. Hello, Adventures with Outdoor. I brought Ollie an orange out here, and this is what he's eating. A hunk of dirt. Silly monkey. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was live, and then I had to restart. So, this one is the live one. Oh, Ollie. There must be something in that hunk of dirt. Ew, Monk. Yuck. I don't know what that was about. What? Was it a bug? You can be angry at it. What was it, a bug? Anybody catch why he jumped? Was it a fly or something? I was trying to read comments, so I missed whatever it was. Definitely made him jump, though. We're just sitting outside eating some dirt, y'all. There are a ton of flies flying around. Was it a fly that got you, Ollie? There are so many noises going on right now. Well, don't bring your dirt over here. I don't want it. Oh, what was that? Don't bring the bug over here either. Ew, Ollie. Ollie does get along with other animals if he knows them. Our rescue kittens, when we have them, we go through and do an introduction stage with them. He likes the chickens. He apparently likes dirt too. He's not really fond of the rabbit, and I think it's because the rabbit is super loud. Ollie, I really didn't want to have dirt all over my leg, but I guess that's what's gonna happen. There's no harm in eating a little bit of dirt, right, y'all? I'm not sure. Oh my. Yes, there's definitely like a introduction period with some of the animals. Other ones he can warm up a little bit faster too, but I actually have a set of rescue kittens right now that are about the perfect age to be introduced to him. So hopefully sometime later this week I will be posting a video on the introduction with him and a couple of the rescue ones. About like 5 to 6 weeks on the kittens is like the perfect time frame. because they're like old enough to move around. And what? You got dirt on your face, Goofy. They're like old enough to move around, but they're not old enough to get in like all the places that Ollie can get in his playroom. So Ollie can still like get away from them, which is like ideal because, you know, we want Ollie to still be comfortable in whatever environment he's in. Ollie's lifespan in captivity is 25 to 30 years. It's a long time for a pet companion, however you want to word it. So he'll be around. Hopefully still around when my daughter is my age, which is really crazy to think about. Yeah. Oh. And it's sad, a lot of the times people get pet monkeys and they don't understand that the commitment is for such a long time. Or they work with them, you know, when they're little for a couple years, and then, you know, as the monkey gets bigger, it develops and has more likes and dislikes, and then people get rid of them, and they end up in shelters, which is not good because then they're in a cage all day, all the time. So that is definitely something we knew going into, though, that Ollie was going to be a little bit more of a commitment than just like a cat or a dog. Do you need a special permit for him? So every state is different, and every country is different. So there are laws prohibiting it in certain countries, and there are also states where they are prohibited and where you cannot own them. North Carolina, you can. You don't technically need to have a special permit per the state, but my county does require an exotic pet fee, and that is $250 a year, which is crazy because when we first got Ollie, it was $25 a year. So that's gone up tenfold, and not in a good way. But you don't technically, if I lived in another county, no. Luke and I do have a special USDA permit for him, because before COVID we actually wanted to like do meet and greets and travel through the state lines, and you need that in order to cross state lines legally. So Ollie is covered under that as well. It was more of just like an extra protection for us. It wasn't necessary though, or it isn't necessary. Huh, Ollie. But that is, every state is different, every county is different, and it depends on every wildlife officer as well. So he does not have an outdoor enclosure. That is also one of those fine lines. Technically, because of the way that the law is written, he has to be on a leash when he's outside. So the leash law, like a dog. But there's nothing about kennels or like outdoor enclosures specifically, so we didn't want to blur the line or gray the line and risk that. I don't know, and monkeys are destructive, so I would definitely fear that he would get out. Hi, Tracy. And that's the last thing I need, is for Ollie to be running around my neighborhood. Huh, silly monk. Running around the neighborhood, eating dirt clods. I brought an orange out for Ollie and all he wants to do is eat dirt. Huh. So some monkeys do. Usually capuchin or capuchin, however you say it, is what most people use as service animals. But technically he can be, don't, Ollie. Technically he can be considered an emotional support animal. You silly goofy monk. You almost tipped over the phone on y'all. Hello, LB. I'm sorry I missed your guys' live. I'm so sad. I've been trying to catch up. I am so far behind with just life in general recently. There's so much going on in the garden and everything else. And thank goodness soccer season is about to be done. So ready for that to be done. I need to spend so much more time in the garden than what I have been doing. So I need to catch up on YouTube videos. I need to catch up on my blog. My other channel, The Budget Preppers, actually had a video do really well that I posted yesterday, which is my cream of mushroom soup base. And that video is like super popping right now. So not only did that video pop off, but the recipe for that video that was posted on my blog is doing really well as well. So I'm trying to keep up with that. I know, Helby, there's just always something. We're about to get rain on Saturday, so tomorrow. So I've got stuff in my freeze dryer right now for another video that I am finishing up filming, which is freeze drying all of dairy stuff, which I've never freeze dried any dairy stuff. But I think it will be super awesome to have for my like meals in a jar videos. Oh yeah, LB, Rebecca's in here too. And then I've got like 20 to 30 more lessons that I need to finish up with my daughter's homeschooling so she can move on to the 2nd grade. What are you doing, Ollie? And then my youngest starts his reading program. So there's just tons of stuff that I need to get done. The veggie that I'm most excited about growing. So this is really funny. I actually hate growing this vegetable, but I found something that I want to do with it. So I'm going to grow it and grow a ton of it. And that is yellow squash and zucchini. I don't mind eating it, but it's kind of one of those things that I don't know, it just takes a lot of space. So, and then once it starts going, then you get so much of it that you don't know what to do with it. Well, this year I'm going to dehydrate it and make it into squash flour. So if there is a shortage on flour, you can use that as a substitution, which I think is pretty awesome. So that's probably one of the things that I'm the most excited about. I could totally do them into a soup. I would probably be the only person though in the house that would eat that. I eat a lot of weird things. Everybody else in the family does not, so I would eat it. Huh, Ollie? And this is the first year that we are going to do like a fall garden down here in North Carolina. I know we've done it up in Ohio, but we haven't done it down here. Oh yeah, HBG is right. So Luke and I need to get some bamboo so we can start making like little trellises so we can save space in the garden. That is so true. Just make the squash soup and don't tell them. Ollie, I'm sure that would freeze dry really well too. I think he's just sitting in the sun. Oh, the yawns. Oh my goodness, did y'all catch that? That was a big yawn. Is it time afternoon nap, Monk? Ate some dirt and now you just want to relax. He's in the most awkward position to film. I think if I move, he's gonna move. Let's see. Yeah. Did I ruin your relaxing time? Sorry. I'm getting sleepy, eh? I think he's going over there because the sun feels good. I know, he did probably think we were gonna walk around, but if I walk around, then I lose the internet connection. Oh no, LB. Well, thanks for stopping in. Oh yes, you are getting some sun. Your skin feels nice and warm. So Ollie actually doesn't have like a special diet. I've actually written a little PDF book on it for other people who are interested in monkeys or trying to balance their diet, but essentially they eat like a very heavy veggie diet. So we always joke that Ollie eats better than the rest of us in the house. So he eats a base of greens that can either be kale, spinach, lettuce, or like the red salad. Get out of the dirt, Monk. So that's like the base layer for all of his bowls. And then he usually has some sort of fruit. Ollie, stop it. He's digging in loose dirt. Stop it. No, your daddy's gonna be mad at you. Stop. Ollie is a squirrel monkey, Rebecca. And then, so he does a little bit of fruit, so that can be like either raspberries, blueberries, apple. Those are like his main ones that we buy. And then he will have like squash, zucchini, cucumber, carrot, broccoli, cauliflower. You got yourself all tangled up in here, Monk. And then he has some sort of cashews, almonds, walnuts, pecans, and then he'll have egg. Of course, Mr. Monk cannot forget his eggs. So he gets 3 eggs a day. And then of course he gets like enrichment items like throughout the day of like snacky stuff. And if there's a day when I am like out of fresh something, we use the freeze-dried stuff, which has become extremely handy to have that on hand. So freeze-dried berries or freeze-dried vegetables. And then, yes, he does have enrichment toys. His playroom upstairs is like full of toys. Well, they do. They're just like extremely expensive because it's more like lab type enrichment stuff. But he has, I knew that was gonna scare him. Generally though, it's like bird toys, cat toys, some dog toys, and some baby toys. It's like But there are obviously some things, you know, that he can't have in each of those. So come here, Ollie. Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? Monk. Hey. What'd you get? Did you drop it? Good. Boy. There are they're not supposed to have. Not necessarily like allergic to. So Luke knows somebody who their monkey got out and ate some of their Chinese food and it died. So MSG, they can't have any MSG. Avocados is not good for them. So it's just, there's just a lot of like things that are better versus, ugh, gross. An ant. But there isn't anything that I can think of off the top of my head that they're allergic to. Just things that could be fatal to them if they do eat them. Sit down, Monk. He's over there standing on his hind legs. Oh, so he's found the item he's gonna pick at for the entire video. Yep, I caught you. Haha. Trying to mess with the dirt, aren't you? Whoop. This is what we do all day, just kind of monkey around. Huh, Monk. Ugh, that's not what I wanted you to do. I was trying to get you untangled, silly. You see the neighbor over there? You see him? He's over there spraying. What you think? How did we decide? So that was not decided. Ollie is an extremely special, unique case. It was not something that we planned. He's watching it. It was kind of one of those things where it just kind of happened. So there is a video on that. It's called Ollie's Origin Story. It kind of explains how everything came to be. The neighbor is wiping down his house. Don't know why. Ollie. But when we did get Ollie, Ollie was premature, and so he needed 24/7 care. And Luke and I are both disabled veterans, so he got his dirt clawed again. So we were able to provide round-the-clock care that he needed. So it just so happened we had a unique situation ourselves, and so did Ollie. So the kids do interact with Ollie quite often. Ollie's favorite thing is to get snacks from them, obviously. He's very food motivated. But for the most part, the adults in the house do like all of the general care for him. Because he's definitely a messy monkey, that's for sure. I don't know why we're eating dirt today. HBG, do you know why Ollie's eating dirt today? HBG knows a lot about monkeys. That's why I'm asking. He's gonna watch the neighbor while he eats his dirt. Hi, Sadie. What you doing down there, Ollie? I'm just putting dirt on my toes. You. Going back over to your warm spot. You're all stuck. There we go. Back over to the warm spot. Pretty sure he's just trying to distract me from the fact that he really wants to mess with that, because I told him he couldn't earlier. Yes, so the rabbit that we have is a Holland Lop as well. He's super cute. Ollie's not really a fan of the bunny, but what you thinking there, Owls? Just catching some sun there. He's got his little squinty eyes going. I think that was another yawn. I could tell by the way his ears moved. Are you yawning, Monk? Hmm? Ollie. They don't want to see the back of your head, Stink. Monkeys are super different, so it's really cool to see how not only different they are from any other animal, but also each individual monkey varies, you know, so like things that Ollie doesn't like, another squirrel monkey may like. So it's just, their personalities vary by a lot. Rebecca, that could very well be. Or he's eating bugs. There's probably bugs in it. He keeps going to that other side. Come on, Monk. He should be eating his orange to get all the minerals he needs. Instead, he tossed it on the ground. I was gonna have some of it, but obviously I'm not a fan of dirt-covered orange. Ollie might be, but I am not. You good? I think he ate something that he didn't like. You want some water? I know, instead of like having like chocolate covered orange, I've got like dirt covered orange. What you thinking about, Ollie boy? Hmm? Oh, well, typically Ollie doesn't eat dirt, but it could be for a couple different reasons why he's doing it right now. Like Rebecca said, it could be a mineral thing. It could just be because he wants the bugs out of it. He loves him some bugs. Or it could be like a texture thing. Are you slowing down, Monk? Hmm? You want some water? Yes, Ollie's favorite nut is a cashew. He eats cashews every day. But we try to mix it up, so between cashews, almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, but all of them have to be like unsalted because we don't want him to have any additional salt. It's not good for their little bodies. Come here, Oz. You want some water? Let's see. Come here. Come here. You want some water? Here. Come on. You. Come here. Look. Look. I put some water in here. You want it? No. Bugs are good for you. As long as it's not like cricket powder that I don't know about in my food, which has become a big thing now. He's back over at his spot messing with the thing he's not supposed to be. I'm gonna have to get a new lid for my water too. He's dropped that. What did you find now? Oh my gosh, y'all. He found himself an Allen wrench. Oh my. Oh yeah, you didn't expect that to scare the shenaniganness out of you, did ya? Goof troop. You're funny, Ollie. Want your tummy rubbed? There's a fly flying around his head. You gonna catch it and eat it? Hmm? I know, all the scary cars. Are they affectionate creatures? That can be a yes/no answer. So when you think of affection, when it comes to animals, you generally think of like them letting you pet them while they sit on your lap for hours on end, or like sleep next to you. And squirrel monkeys just have a ton of energy, so generally their way of showing affection is like how I was just petting under his belly. That's him giving me permission to be around him, or just be near him, which is his way of showing affection, versus like laying on your lap all day. That would just not happen at all, unless he was like sick, which would be no good. He's over there chasing flies. You coming back over? Yeah, that would be pretty awful if Ollie got sick. He can get pretty much everything, you know, that we can get. So, you know, colds and flus and stuff like that. So it is very important for like Luke and I to be very careful and mindful of that. And that's why if one of us is sick, we have to kind of distance ourselves from him because we don't want him to get sick too. What you doing down there, Monk? Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. And you're right. Pet monkeys are rare, which is good because they are a very difficult creature to have as a pet. I certainly don't recommend it. Huh, Ollie, you're a lot of work. And they live a long time, so it's definitely a commitment. And it costs a lot of money. Oh, man. There's a bee, Ollie. Don't touch it, okay? All right, guys, so we are going to jump off and get us some playtime upstairs in. Gotta get Ollie some water, maybe an egg for a snack. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Ollie, can you...